Hello everyone and welcome back to my astrology channel. In today's video I will be talking about the 2021 astrology prediction for Pisces rising as well as Pisces sun signs. So let's begin. So in 2020 Pisces, for you, the two planets Saturn and Jupiter both were in Capricorn in your 11th house. You must have experienced great gains and money coming your way through effortless networking that you might have done over the year. Now in 2021, it's time for massive change for you. So you will experience any spiritual and subconscious cleanup basically during this time. So anything that has been holding you back or is worrying you subconsciously, it's all going to come up to the surface and will be magnified. So it's time to focus your energies on these matters. Now 2021, both the planets Saturn and Jupiter is in your 12th house, and 12th house is a very spiritual house. It's a very mystical house. So your spiritual world, your private life, and your tolerance will expand and grow during this time. So Saturn and Jupiter both in the 12th house remains for the whole of 2021. Jupiter is there for 12 months and Saturn will be in that sign, in that house for next 2 to 2.5 years. 12th house represents spirituality. It also represents solitude, your inner world, your emotional health, your unconscious self, anything that's beyond the physical plane. Also, traditionally, it's associated with any endings, any self-undoing, and even confinement. So while Saturn is in your 12th house, it's time to really look within yourself and to find your own inner strength. It's also a time to appreciate some level of solitude. Saturn is offering you the opportunity to cast off any feelings that threaten you in favor of fully understanding your truest instincts and using it. It's time to flush out what worries you subconsciously, Pisces, and to make direct changes in your world, in your personal world, in your personal life. If you feel overwhelmed, then do ask for help and support around you, and you would be happy to see that there will be many who will offer that support. Now, Jupiter is in 12th house in Aquarius. Jupiter is your traditional ruler, Pisces. It's your ancient ruler. Your modern ruler is Neptune. So while Jupiter is in your sign, is in your 12th house, what's happening is it's mostly giving you the ability and the capacity to overcome any trials and obstacles that you may face. And so the key thing here is, while you're facing those obstacles and trials and difficult times, it's important to seek out for valid help and support for the next 12 months. Don't consider the passing of Jupiter through your 12th house as a negative thing, because Jupiter here gives you the ability to resolve any issue really fast and quick. Now, you may have slight economic problems due to the obstacles and trials, but nothing out of hand will happen and you will be able to overcome these challenges easily. It's not particularly a great time to invest in any businesses or any undertaking, so be mindful of that when it comes to investments. So where love is concerned, you may feel misunderstood at times with your partner or even family members. So anything can be solved for you, Pisces, if you put your heart to it. So Saturn in 12th house is squaring Uranus in 3rd house. So for you, Pisces, even though your communication skills gets a boost with Uranus in 3rd house and sharing idea is very beneficial. You may still prefer spending time in solitude and using your intuition and instinct before you act and reach out. So Uranus in third house is sextiling your sign. Uranus is in third house in the sign of Taurus, and with Pisces, it's kind of a harmonious aspect because Taurus is an earth sign and Pisces is a water sign, and they do go well together. Now, a revolution in your third house matter is taking place. Your way of communicating and sharing idea is getting a reboot. The focus for you is on here and now. So great time to, share your ideas, write down your ideas. Even if you want to start a blog or a podcast, great time to do that. Do some writing of whatever you want to write, whatever subject that is close to your heart, and you will find audience for whatever you want to share. Now, Neptune and Pluto both are long-haul planets. They stay in a sign and a house for a longer period of time compared to other personal planets. So Neptune is in Pisces, which is your sign, and it's in your first house. It's been there since 2012 and will be finishing its transit in Pisces in 2026. So during this time, you are deeply interested in spiritual awakening and even philanthropic causes. Pisces. You may even appear intensely interesting and alluring to your audience, and people may feel spellbound by you. There may be personal sacrifices made, but you sure will feel all the sacrifices that you've made are really worth it during this time. So the smoke that is caused by Neptune, or the blurriness that is caused by Neptune in the house of self, may make it difficult to see yourself more clearly. So it's important to be honest with yourself and with your motives. You are experiencing a mind and body and soul refinement during this time, Pisces. So Pluto is in Capricorn in your 11th house from 2008 and will remain there until 2024. This brings out your leadership qualities. Pisces usually are impressionable and easily led, but since the transit began, you are able to stand for yourself and even impose yourself on others and really be a true leader in a sense. Now, it's important to lead with humility and grace and be your true self, Pisces. You are becoming also very picky during this time about your social circle and who you associate with. You may even get involved with a cause that deeply affects you. Now, Lunar Notes are on your 4th house and 10th house axis until January 2022. Now, North Node is in Gemini in your 4th house and South Node is in Sagittarius in your 10th house. So you are in the 4th house, you are in your domestic element, and this transit will awaken the dream of owning a property. So you prefer your quiet solitary times and are focusing on one thing at a time during this transit. Now, South Node is in Sagittarius in your 10th house. So 10th house is your career house. So you may experience a shift in your career path, and the shift may incorporate something from long distance and cross-cultural connections. So in a nutshell, to Pisces, in the year 2021, you are more focused on here and now. You might choose to pursue a new channel of self-expression during this time as you become more flexible in your approach. Thank you for watching and have a great year, Pisces.